Today I have a no machine equipment or anything necessary glute workout for you guys. Now of course it's going to incorporate a little bit of your quads and a little bit of your hamstrings, but it's mainly focused on growing the booty. So I hope you guys enjoy it and I will see you there. You do not need any machines for this. You can use dumbbells, you can use medicine balls, whatever you have, you can use. I'm going to have an expert version and a beginner version for some of these as well. So they are adaptable to whatever level you are at. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the workout.
As always, your girl's starting out with some glute activation exercises because the point in doing a glute workout is to grow your glutes. But if you aren't activating your glutes, that won't happen. So first we're doing kickbacks with a resistance band, and then we're going to do some squat holds. So I'm just doing pure body weight squat holds. This is perfect for a beginner, especially if you've never used a barbell squat before, because you really need to work on your strength and mobility before you start squatting some heavy weight. Next, I'm incorporating both of those together for some squat kickbacks. So I'm performing a squat, doing a kickback on each side, and then squatting once more. Now for my favorite intensity exercise for the glutes, in and out jump squats. These guys are amazing, so we're going to do a few sets of that and then move on to some squat walks. So here I'm just walking 5 steps to the left and then 5 steps to the right. This is really going to get the outer edge of your glutes where it's harder to hit with normal exercises you usually do. Then we're going to throw in some more in and out jump squats. Here we're doing counterweighted squats. This is another really good way to build up your mobility in order to eventually build up to a barbell squat. So we're going to do counterweighted squats and then some more jump squats. I'm not using the band this time, but you can choose whether to use the band or not. Then I'm going to immediately pick up the weight and do some more counterweighted squats. Counterweight just means that there's weight on the opposite end opposed to having it resting on my back or close to my chest. After that, we're going to progress to a harder squat, which is a goblet squat. Now, instead of purely doing the goblet squat, we're going to add some curtsey lunges into this. Now, a curtsey lunge is just when you lunge back but a little bit to the left as if you're performing a curtsey. Then we are going to progress even further to overhead lunges and a squat. This is really good and it's going to help build your strength instead of just pure mobility. It's going to help build your strength. Eventually these will help you progress to a barbell squat. In order to get our heart rate back up, we're going to do a mix of plyometrics, which are just these box alternating step ups a little bit quicker this time. And then we're going to compound set that with these squat holds with a jump. Now for the jump, you want to make sure to thrust your hips forward and squeeze your glutes, immediately coming back down and holding your glutes above the bench. Next, we're doing some lateral step ups. These can be adjusted to your experience, so you can either hold dumbbells on each side and step up, you can hold one at your chest and step up, or you can do purely body weight ones. But if you're doing it with your body weight, then you want to kick up with your opposite leg once you step up. That'll help you work a little bit more. After that, we're going to do frontal step ups with a lunge. So you're going to step up, get back down, and then reverse lunge backwards. Next, we have 3 different levels of hip thrusts. Now, a hip thrust is when you have your back against the bench. We have a body weight hip thrust, then one with a medicine ball, and then one where your feet is balanced on the medicine ball. This one is obviously the more difficult one. It really makes you have to engage your hamstrings and your glutes to their fullest potential. Now we're down to the glute bridges. This is actually different from the hip thrusts, so see if you can do them with your feet on the medicine ball here. If you can't, no problem at all. Just make a little bit of a change and do it on the ground with the medicine ball on your hips. Make sure that you are thrusting up with your hips, your glutes, and your hamstrings. don't use your lower back for this exercise. If your lower back is hurting at any point at all, please look over what you're doing and make the correct changes. Here I am doing some lying dumbbell hamstring curls. I just picked up the weight from the ground, but if you want to, you can also do it on a bench. Performing it on the bench will allow for a greater range of movement, but it doesn't really matter which one you choose to do. They both work equally well. I did find that performing this exercise, you have to squeeze your hamstrings so hard. So I promise you, you will be feeling the burn. Finally, for my favorite one, we are doing a deadlift to a squat. So you go forward in deadlift form, bending at the hips, and then down to a squat, then coming up with the power of your legs up back to your starting position. So you deadlift down, squat down, then bring up with your legs and your glutes to starting position.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Bye!